Et bonjour YouTube, j'espère que vous êtes dans la forme, très heureux de vous retrouver pour une toute nouvelle conférence. On se retrouve pour le Nintendo Direct. C'est parti pour 50 minutes d'annonce sur ce Nintendo Direct. Let's go.
Minasan konnichiwa. Nintendo Direct の案内役を務めます小泉です。早速ですが、まずは Nintendo Switch で発売するタイトルをご紹介します。こちらをご覧ください。
Ça commence direct. Premier jeu.
Bonjour. Bip. Je m'appelle Lecturina et je suis principalement connue pour mes compétences en lecture à voix haute. Bip. Je suis ici aujourd'hui pour vous présenter le jeu Rhythm Paradise Groove. Bip.
On commence par un petit jeu de rythme. Ok. On commence doucement.
Rhythm Paradise Groove. Playing this game is pretty simple. Just get into the groove and press the correct button. That's all there is to it. But it's not always the same rhythm. Listen carefully to the beat. Find your flow and you'll be able to
Moi j'aime bien les jeux de
feel
rythme
the
comme
rhythm.
ça.
2, 3, 4, now. 2, 3, now. 2, now. 2, 3, now. Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included. And as you play through the game, you can unlock different modes. For example,
The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders. Finally, you're awake.
go forth, magician,
I can't lose.
and use the magical power of rhythm to beat monsters. Cast a fire spell with BA, BA, and a healing spell with B down A, B down A, like that.
So you really want to fight, huh?
What spells will strike a chord against the foes you face? Groove on and tip the scales to victory.
It's time for the Who's Got Rhythm quiz show.
Plus, there are even more rhythm games in the lineup. Enjoy all of this while playing solo. And
Dan, Emily, Leo, Sarah. We're under attack. Beep.
up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games. Note the timing and block the arrows.
Grab the snack at exactly 3 o'clock. Beep.
Or aim for 3 o'clock on the dot.
Emily got the snack.
There are over 30 cooperative and competitive games to play. Get into the groove solo or with friends when Rhythm Paradise Groove hits Nintendo Switch July 2nd.
Rhythm Paradise
Pre-orders
Groove.
are available now on
Le 2
Nintendo
juillet.
eShop.
Qui arrive sur Switch, hein. Switch et Switch 2.
ご覧いただいたリズム天国ミラクルスターズは
Une
Nintendo
sortie
Switch のタイ
Switch
トルです
de
が、
base.
もちろんスイッチ2でもプレイいただけます。発売までもうしばらくお待ちください。ここからは Nintendo Switch 2または
On passe sur la Switch 2, qui est juste un petit jeu sur
両方で
Switch.
発売するタイトルをご紹介します。
Il y a que des jeux qui sortiront sur Switch 2, mais aussi sur Switch pour certains. Ok, let's go.
Master the way of the sword.
Let's see your best today.
Onimusha, Way of
On
the
commence avec
Sword.
Onimusha,
a new
qu'on a
entry in
vu
the sword play action
pas mal hein,
series
sur les
is slashing
dernières
onto
conférences
Nintendo
de la
Switch
semaine.
2.
On a beaucoup vu déjà.
Era Kyoto has been overrun by
Onimusha
monsters
qui
known
arrivera en
as Genma.
septembre.
Now, Miyamoto Musashi must prove himself beyond measure. Parry. Deflect. and the powerful counterattack Isen. Master these techniques to strike down the enemies in your path. Oni armaments are also at your disposal to turn the tides of battle. You can even use Joy-Con 2 motion controls to intuitively slay Genma. As fates intertwine, will you cut down those that stand in your way? Onimusha, Way of the Sword,
Onimusha
launches
qui
on
arrivera le
Nintendo
25
Switch 2,
septembre.
September
Bon,
25th.
on l'a vu un peu partout déjà.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo
Rien
eShop.
de très spectaculaire.
Your unwritten epic begins. Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen
Dragon's
is
Dogma
heading to
2.
Nintendo Switch 2.
On reste chez
You are
Capcom.
the Arisen, a hero burdened with the fate of slaying the dragon who has taken your heart. In this expanded version of Dragon's Dogma 2, explore the new land of Norgan, seek out spoils, then appraise them to reveal new weapons, armor, or skills. With these arms at the ready, take down powerful monsters in this single-player action RPG adventure. From a fighter specializing in close-range combat to a mage skilled in spell casting. Choose the vocation that fits your playstyle. Plus, you can lead up to 3 pawns, custom companions who act on their own. When taking on massive monsters, you can climb them to strike their weak points. Fighting alongside your pawns is key to victory. In a world between dark and light, embark on an adventure and tell a tale all your own. What fate awaits the Arisen and their pawns? Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen, launches
Dragon's
on
Dogma 2
Nintendo
qui arrivera le
Switch
9
2, October
octobre
9.
sur Switch 2.
Otherworldly endeavors await in these games. Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious life forms called the Natiba. Now, join Eve on her mission to save humanity and reclaim the planet.
Stellar Blade.
Engage in high-speed combat that focuses on timing. Then, find your opening and strike. Defeat enemies
Ah oui,
to
c'était
acquire
pas
new
sur Switch, Stellar
skills.
Blade.
Then, strategically deploy
Ah,
them
c'est cool, on
to
voit que ça
fit
arrive
the
sur Switch.
situation.
Je pensais que c'était déjà sorti sur Switch.
Can you save humanity and reclaim Earth for humankind? Stellar
Avec
Blade launches on
le
Nintendo
2 qui a
Switch
été annoncé
2 this year.
la semaine, durant la semaine.
Blast off in the 2-player co-op adventure Orbitals. Protect your home in an expedition across the galaxy. There are many interstellar areas to explore. Melt ice to make a path. Activate devices in time with the beat. Escape from incoming enemies and more. Brave the dangers ahead in your voyage through the stars. 2 players can also work together locally or online using GameShare. Work together and overcome the crisis of the cosmos. Orbitals launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, September 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Journey through the Glade of Dreams in this bold reimagining of Rayman Legends. When a shadowy villain starts spreading corruption, it's up to Rayman and his friends to lead,
Bon, le man qu'on a vu aussi un peu
punch
plus
their
tôt.
way through charming and colorful worlds. Ride dragons across realms. Dive into 4 new musical stages and enjoy more added content. Up to 4 players can go out on a limb in local co-op. You can also play a revamped version of Kung Fu using GameShare locally or online. Rayman Legends Retold
Rayman
launches on
Legends
Nintendo
Retold le
Switch
1er
2,
octobre.
October 1st. It's a great day for a big walk. Get lost with friends in this online co-op walking and talking
Big
adventure.
Walk.
Set off through a peaceful world, brimming with challenges, puzzles, and lots of things to discover. Enjoy the sights and sounds as you work together to find your way around. Use all sorts of tools to stay in touch.
Can anyone hear me?
And figure out new methods of communicating if you're in a pickle.
Thank you.
They They might even be a little unconventional. And if you're not quite up to adventuring, you can always just relax with your pals. Enjoy the sunset, dance the night away, or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean. You know, the usual stuff. You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all, spending quality time together is the best part of a big walk. Strolling onto
Le
Nintendo
4 août,
Switch
donc
2, August
pour Big
4th.
Walk, pardon.
Season the seas. Build your very own floating restaurant with the Straw Hat Crew. Cook up recipes with Sanji. Craft the menu. Decorate it to your liking. Then serve your customers as you run the restaurant. By searching for and collecting ingredients, you'll expand your menu offerings. Use devil fruit abilities to prepare piping hot steaks. Or whip up tongue-tingling tauntaun noodles. You can make all sorts of delicious dishes.
Sympatoche.
Spend in-game money to change up the restaurant's
C'est tout
interior
sympa.
and expand it to attract even more customers. Over 400 characters from the One Piece series will appear. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2.
Ouais, pour One Piece, j'aurais peut-être
Get ready for
pas
a
pensé
feast
à un jeu
of
comme
epic
ça, mais bon.
proportions in One Piece Grand
Pourquoi pas.
Gourmet.
One Piece
Sailing
Grand
onto
Gourmet,
Nintendo Switch
le
2
23
and
octobre.
Nintendo Switch October 23rd.
Ah, Pocopia. Alors...
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update.
Ok.
By using the new move Dive, you can enjoy life with Pokemon living under the sea. Plant grass, build structures, and expand your towns underwater.
Ah, c'est vraiment toute une aventure
This
sous l'eau.
free update is scheduled to release in August 2026.
Ça arrivera en août, la mise à jour. Ok. Stylé de fou.
And there's more. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is
Et une
on
passe
the
d'extension
way.
payant.
Discover a
Ok.
brand new town, Bubbly Basin. There you'll find new furniture, new outfits.
Donc, ouais, donc il y aura bien un pass d'extension, mais qui sera payant du coup.
The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC
Il est donc
will be
disponible
available
aujourd'hui.
later today
Ok,
on
ça c'est
Nintendo
dès aujourd'hui.
eShop.
Pour le pass d'extension.
Part 1 of the paid DLC, Bubbly Basin, launches this August. Part 2 and Part 3
Il y
will
aura
launch
deux
at
autres
a
parties,
later
partie
date.
2 fin 2026,
Look out
partie
for
3
more
début
details
2027.
in
Ok,
the
pas mal de
future.
contenu qui arrive sur Pocopia. C'est bien stylé. Ok. Le jeu de Game Freak.
無料アップデートと有料のダウンロードコンテンツによって
Ah non, c'est pas du tout le game.
新た
Je
な
sais
世
qu'on avait
界が
changé.
広がるココアポケモンをお楽しみに。続いてはこちらをご覧ください。
Donc il y a un DLC payant. Pocopia, ok. Allez, next.
This is the Dagdan Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian, plays host to the heroic games, the winner of which is granted one wish. Powerful fighters from across the land have gathered to participate.
Fire Emblem.
The story revolves around 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a swordsman ever on the hunt for a stronger foe. Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland. And Lita, a musician with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale. Between matches, you can strengthen your forces in different ways. Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
I'm figuring it out.
Recruit new allies. Or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience. How you spend your free time is up to you. Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical battles. Consider your weapon's range and your unit's strengths on the battlefield. Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
We look upon the Promised One, who will route you here and guide the living to salvation. How did it feel to upheave the world? Begone from us, the darkest dark.
Fire Emblem, donc Fortune's Weave, qui arrivera le 17 septembre.
ファイアーエンブレムファンシ先行の発売日は9月17日です。通常版の他にさまざまな特典がセットになったご覧のラグザコレクションも発売しますのでお楽しみに。続いてヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Passons à la suite.
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles. The first part of Ninja 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2. After accidentally breaking a forbidden seal, you're stranded on an uncharted planet. Overcome the dangers lurking here to safely return to Earth in this open-world action-adventure. Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world in search of clues to get back home. You can also blow a bubble to float in the air. Defeat enemies blocking your path with weapons crafted from Ninja Gum. You can even summon buddies with Gum Ninjutsu to unleash powerful attacks. Additionally, up to 4 ninja can team up in local or online multiplayer to chew through tough battles. The first part of Ninja 2,
Ninja 2, printemps 2027. Ok.
launches
Pour l'année
exclusively on
prochaine.
Nintendo Switch 2 next spring.
Exclusivité Switch 2.
The DK Challenge barrels in. Coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2, the limited time DK Challenge event. Take on challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics.
Le Nintendo classique.
By completing them, you can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards. And if you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more challenges. Try out ones geared for beginners, or take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch. Rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection. DK Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch Online app on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch 2. You'll be able to barrel through these limited time challenges
C'est tout l'été, jusqu'au
tomorrow
1er
until
septembre.
September 1st. Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush
Le
paid
DLC.
DLC, a limited time collaboration with Super Mario Bros.
DLC, une
is
collab,
breaking
ok.
through. Enjoy outfits for DK and Pauline,
Oh, c'est stylé ça par
inspired
contre.
by Mario and Luigi. Plus, there are coins, super mushrooms, question blocks, and more. Experience Emerald Rush as you've never seen it before with a Super Mario Brothers twist. This limited time collaboration event will be held in 4
quatre
waves
vagues,
with
ok.
the first wave beginning
Donc tout l'été
later
aussi.
today.
Jusqu'au 1er septembre.
From the creators of Vampire Survivors.
領域展開
The latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon. Cast a
Jujutsu Kaisen
spell
Rumble.
onto Nintendo
Wow.
Switch 2. Up to 8 players can compete online for the top spot in this
MDR.
Survivors Royale. At the start of a match,
On peut
players
pas faire un
don't
vrai
battle
jeu
directly.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Instead,
Vas-y, pourquoi ils
take
font
down
comme
enemies
ça?
on your own map to earn points. Each time you earn 100 points, you can add a rule to your run,
Alors le jeu a l'air très bien,
including
mais
ones that hinder other players.
sur la licence
The
Jujutsu,
match
tu peux
culminates
faire
in a
mieux quand même, je
head-to-head
pense. Hein.
final battle between the top 2 players. Who will be the final survivor? More than 20 characters from the Jujutsu Kaisen series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents. Exorcise curses, dominate rivals, and rise to the top. Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon launches on Nintendo Switch 2
Ça
this
arrivera
year.
cette année en tout cas. Pour Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble.
Are you up for the challenge in these games? Brutal, unforgiving battles storm onto Nintendo Switch 2. In a forsaken world, a
Lord of the
looming
Fallen
darkness
2,
devours
c'est cool que ça arrive
all
sur
in its
Switch.
path.
Encore une
Now,
fois un jeu qui
only one kingdom
avait, comme on a
endures.
vu,
Defy the will of the gods to
plutôt
save
dans la
what
semaine,
remains of
enfin dans
humanity.
le
Master
summer.
brutal melee combat, devastating sorceries, and lethal ranged attacks. Test your mettle against towering abominations on your journey across the realms of the living and the dead. A hero must rise for a god to fall. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this
Ça
autumn.
arrivera cet automne.
Enter a darkly elegant world
On
based
enchaîne
on
bien.
the story of Pinocchio in Lies of P.
Lies of P.
In a city under siege, you must fight
Qui
rampaging
arrive sur Switch.
mechanical puppets and seek the cause of this upheaval while confronting your own humanity. Take on enemies using customizable weapons and prosthetic arms that allow you to swap between different abilities. But know this, the lies you tell will alter your fate. Lies of P, complete
en
edition,
numérique le
which
6 août
includes
et en physique le 2
Overture, a prequel
octobre.
expansion to the main game, launches
C'est la
on
complète
Nintendo
édition, donc avec
Switch
DLC,
2, August 6th.
le DLC
Pre-orders
inclus.
begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Précommandable
The most
aujourd'hui.
recent entry in the legendary Devil May Cry
Devil May
series
Cry
is slashing
5.
its way onto
Ok.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Qui arrive sur
Play
Switch
as
2.
Nero, Dante, V, and Virgil, each armed with different battle styles, as you fight off hordes of demons
Alors
and
du coup, il y a
epic
plein de
bosses.
jeux
Pull off stylish
qui sur la
attacks,
Switch
dodges, and
pouvaient pas être là.
combos with your
Qui arrivent sur
vast
Switch 2, mais c'est vrai
arsenal of
que
weapons and skills. Enjoy thrilling high-octane combat at 60 frames per second in both TV mode
il y a
and
peu de
handheld
nouveautés quoi
mode.
pour l'instant. Hein. On va pas se
Plus additional
mentir.
content such as battle tracks, character colors, and Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil May Cry 5
Le 23 juin pour
Devil
Devil May
Hunter
Cry
Edition
donc.
launches on Nintendo Switch 2 June 23rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
J'avoue que pour l'instant, à part Fire Emblem et Pocopia, on souffle un peu. Hein. On va voir, on est à la moitié à peine. On est à peine à la moitié. On va être patient et attendre la suite. Parce que c'est vrai que pour l'instant, première impression, on sent un Nintendo un peu à contre-courant. Avec des jeux qu'on a vus 15 000 fois. Des jeux alors, vachement, qui sont hyper bien, qui arrivent sur Switch 2, mais est-ce que c'est le moment de les annoncer dans un direct qui est un peu attendu? Pas sûr. Pas sûr que ce soit le bon timing. Mais bon.
Muramasa, Revenant Blades,
Alors, Muramasa, Revenant Blade, début 2027.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these 3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are incoming.
Donc des versions Switch 2 de Xenoblade. Ok.
All 3 games run at 60 frames per second, with 4K resolution in TV mode or Full HD in handheld mode. In-game cutscenes also have enhanced resolution and frame rate. Not only that, but you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game. Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second. And put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third. There's also a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games.
Si, ils ont rajouté pas
More
mal de
details
petites,
will be
de petites
revealed
nouveautés.
at a later date.
Plutôt cool. Dans
The
chaque
digital version of
jeu.
Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition,
Et dès
Nintendo
aujourd'hui,
Switch 2
pour la
Edition,
numérique,
and the
pour le 30
upgrade
juillet.
pack will
Pour
be
le film. Donc ça,
available
c'est
later
stylé.
today.
Avec une petite nouveauté.
The physical version launches on July 30th. The Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be available on the dates shown on screen.
ゼノブレイド3タイトルにスイッチ2エディションが登場します。それぞれに新たな遊びが追加されますので、ぜひご期待ください。そして新生ゼノブレイドの物語が始まります。今回はその序章をお届けします。
Ah, nouveau Xenoblade. Alors ça, c'est stylé.
アニマは世界の源であった。水も火も風も世界を構成するそのすべてが大地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだった。そして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だった。
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。ここがリューコス。
その石はアニマ小石。騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてがその石と共にあると思ってください。
今日の訓練は実戦を想定してのものだ。
力の使い方、なんとなく分かった気がする。
騎士って人殺しの職業で、奪われた側はどう思うんだろうな。
真実見つけてみない？
信仰を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化することで罪が仲直る。
田舎貴族の限界を教えてあげる。
あいつ使えるぜ。小石なしで騎士の力。
生と死すべてはアニマと共
Ah,
に。
il va être magnifique. Hein. Oh là là, la vache.
あの場所に。
さあ始まるわよ。兄上、行ってまいります。
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。そこで人々は知ることになる。破れた神の恨みが未だ晴らされてはいないこと。
Xenoblade Genesis, ben grave stylé. Pas de date. Ah, pas de date. Ah si, ok, 2027. Ok, ok, ça va, ça va. J'ai eu peur que ce soit plus loin.
新たに始まる
Ça va.
ゼノブレイドジェネシス。本作ではどのような物語が描かれるのか、続報をお待ちください。続いてはこちらをご覧ください。
Mario Tennis. Ah non.
Welcome to Woohoo Island.
L'île de
home
tous
to
les
all
sports.
kinds of
Ah, ils vont nous faire un Wii
Coming
Sport.
to Nintendo Switch
Un
2.
Switch Sport.
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort.
Sport Resort.
The latest
Ok.
game in the series.
Oh, stylé en vrai.
Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as rackets, bows, or even handles. There are 12 sports to choose from, all with intuitive motion controls. Let's go over them. Punch, guard, counter, and outmaneuver for the knockout in boxing. Make quick shots to keep your opponent on their toes in table tennis. Aim for the center of the target and let that arrow fly in archery. Enjoy rallies with different types of shots in tennis. Bump, set, and spike in volleyball. Roll the ball straight or give it a spin to strike big in bowling.
Le retour.
Dribble, pass, and shoot to score in basketball. Adjust your shots power,
C'est clairement le Wii Sport,
then
le Wii
swing
Sport
your
sur
club
Switch 2.
in golf.
Vraiment.
Battle with one
Oh la
thumb,
bataille de
hand your opponent a defeat in
Sérieusement.
thumb wrestling.
Excellent.
Ride through the course using mouse controls in
Le skate, ok.
skateboarding.
Ouais, qui
Steer with handles and
pour pouvoir
coast
s'arrêter
along the
l'espèce de
waves
souris là
in
du
power
Joy-Con.
cruising. Tilt the controller and fly around freely in prop plane.
C'est bien parce que ça va vraiment utiliser toutes les fonctionnalités du Joy-Con. C'est plutôt stylé.
Plus, you can warm up for these sports with jump rope. You can create and play as a sportsmate or me character. Enjoy playing all kinds of sports on Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort launches
Ça sort le
exclusively on
22
Nintendo Switch 2,
octobre.
October 22nd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
任天堂スイッチスポーツリゾートがスイッチ2に登場します。収録スポーツをすべてご覧いただきましたが、せっかくなので新種目ユリ相撲をプレイしてみたいと思います。
Ah, et la démo sur la bataille de pouces. Let's go.
Before the match, let's go over the rules. Hold down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds and you'll win. If yours gets pinned, just shake the controller to break free. And if you keep your thumb held down, it'll get bigger and stronger. You'll need this to claim victory.
指相撲よろしくお願いします。はい、指が動いてますね。こういう感じで。
Let's go.
よろしくお願いします。
La taille des pouces.
はい。お、いきなり。あ、ブレークされました。これは。よし。うん、見つかりました。あ、よしよしよしよし、キュッキュッキュッキュッ。ああ、またブレークされちゃいました。こうやって押さえ込む。ちょっと軽く汗かいてきましたね。よし、なんか光ります指が。あ、指が光って爪が大きくなった感じ。ああ、ちょっと待って、余計なことに言っている。大丈夫です。大丈夫ですよ。あ、戻っちゃったな。あ、光った。これで、弾かれましたね。ああ、
On s'emmerde un peu, hein.
任天堂スイッチスポーツリゾートの発売までもうしばらくお待ちください。引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Allez, la suite.
Survive a land ruled by dragons. The world of RuneScape comes to Nintendo Switch 2. An ancient power has awakened on the forgotten continent of Ashenfall.
Il revient sur le devant de la scène là.
Explore a land infused with magic and uncover lost secrets on your journey to face the Dragon Queen. In this survival crafting adventure, delve into the mysteries of Ashenfall, amongst the ruins of fallen civilizations. On your expedition, harness the land's transformative magic to gather resources, craft gear, and build shelter. Then, step into battle, forge weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the danger that awaits. Survive the wilds, unveil lost secrets, and challenge dragons in RuneScape Dragon Wilds,
Le
launching
15
on
septembre
Nintendo
pour
Switch 2
RuneScape Dragon
September
Wild
15th.
sur Switch 2.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Customize your own
Oh,
avatar
trop mignon.
and play in the adorable world of Hello
Hello
Kitty
Kitty.
Partyland. Join the party with over 40 character-themed mini-games and several board games.
Et donc un party game sur Hello
There are over
Kitty.
140
tout
Sanrio
mignon.
characters to meet. Plus, you can choose from 16 partner characters, collect stickers, and so much more. Hello Kitty Partyland
Hello Kitty
launches
Partyland,
exclusively on
29
Nintendo
octobre.
Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 29th.
So let's get down there and finish
Star
the job.
Fox. Nice.
Blast off for adventure across the Lilat system with Fox McCloud and his crew.
Well done, Fox.
A battle for the fate of the galaxy begins. Star Fox launches on
Le 25
Nintendo
juin.
Switch 2, June 25th. A free demo that includes a tutorial and one of the game's opening stages will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Hope resonates within the crystals. Get ready for the first Final Fantasy game in HD 2D, Final Fantasy Resonance. This is Lapis,
Bon, les
a
FF qui
vast
continuent à
world
sortir
that
hein,
has
sur Switch.
prospered through the power of
Et
crystals.
puis maintenant, quelques
But
temps,
after the
ils sortent tous
invasion
un par
of
un.
the Veritas,
C'est la suite
this
logique.
once thriving world lies on the brink of annihilation.
C'est pas très étonnant.
Now Rain,
Ils
a
sortent
knight
tous
of Branchelt, must
petit à petit
journey
sur
across
Switch.
the realm with his companions to stop the Veritas. In thrilling turn-based battles, call upon visions, iconic Final Fantasy heroes from other worlds to take down monsters. Can you uncover the truth behind the Veritas and the secrets the crystals hold? Final Fantasy Resonance
FF40 le
launches on
22
Nintendo
octobre.
Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 22nd. A weird, whimsical world is waiting. Pikuniku returns in a new 3D puzzle exploration adventure. What do giant fruit, malevolent robot frogs, and an all-powerful potato have in common? Nothing. Other than a shadowy conspiracy, of course. Meet a cavalcade of curious characters, each with their own problems and puzzles to solve. But beneath this seemingly happy world lies a sinister plot to squeeze the locals for all they're worth. Time to join the resistance. By using Piku's surprising abilities, help solve the people's problems in surprising and downright oddball ways. Feeling baffled by these affable denizens? Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an ultimate understanding. And in this sequel, navigate and explore in full 3D as you discover the secrets of this vivid, colorful world. Get ready to wander, solve, and gossip in Pikuniku 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2
2027
next
pour
year.
Pikuniku 2.
Prepare for an all-new monster-filled adventure. Two girls rebels find themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood. There they gain the power to turn monsters into friends. Spot a monster you fancy? Scout it! Win it over and it'll fight by your side. And that's not all. Synthesize 2 monsters to create more powerful allies. Now, take on the most fearsome of foes with a team that's uniquely your own. Adventure is calling, and it's monstrously fun. Dragon Quest Monsters.
Dragon Quest Monster, le 3 décembre.
Huh. About time you got here.
C'est le jeu du mois de décembre.
Upon the ancient blood sovereign's honor. We are monsters, each vying for blood.
Ah, you're finally here. Worthy spirit.
The Dusk Blood. Ouais, c'est le prochain From Software. Avec un test cet été.
いかがでしたか？続いてはお宝ハントに繰り出すあのタイトルの続報です。
Hey everyone, here's some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders, a new single-player focused adventure. Check out this neat little place, the hideout ship out on the water.
Splatoon.
There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual? That's you. Let's call this handy youth the Mechanic. The 4 of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses, the Spiralite Islands.
Ce que vous en pensez.
Alright, time for a quick dive.
Mais je trouve vraiment la puissance à 2 vitesses.
Looks like the treasure they're after is at the base of those lights. But there's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way. And when you get too close, they'll attack immediately. The salmonids aren't pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it alone. That's where this comes in, the Exploration Bot. A member of Deep Cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks automatically.
Je pense que c'est quasiment du 50-50 pour l'instant. Et t'enlèverais la moitié de la conf que... Je pense qu'il y a une bonne moitié de la conf qui sert pas à grand chose, pour être honnête.
You'll also get support in the form of gadgets. There's one that continuously fires ink after it's placed. Another that slices through enemies. Another that spins ink around you, and more. And the best part? You can use them together. It'd be nice if that made things easier, though. So to recap, do not underestimate the salmonids. Yikes, this is tougher than it looks. But the salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here. Through battles, you, the Mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up. And you can customize all sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle. Oh, looks like time's up. There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon Raiders Direct, airing on June 30th. And in the smart device app Nintendo Today, see the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. Details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the future. See ya.
Et ça sort le 23 juillet.
いかがでしたか？発売が迫るスプラトゥーンレイダーズですが、スルミ連合にちなんだ新色のジョイコン2も
Des
発売
nouveaux
しますので、
Joy-Con, nouvelles couleurs. Ok.
引き続き
J'aime bien. Bleu et jaune, c'est mes deux couleurs préf. Donc, let's go. Allez. On arrive sur la dernière ligne droite. Là, il faut que ça envoie du lourd. Oh, Delta Moon. Après, ils peuvent sortir un dernier jeu toute fin qui casse tout, hein. Mais c'est vrai que pour l'instant... Je pense que sur la place des 4 gros, je le place 4ème hein, pour l'instant, Nintendo, mais bon.
Heed me, O kingless. Whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall
Alors c'est
ascend
série, hein,
to
c'est
throne
pas
and
loin derrière les
crown
autres, hein.
by
Faut être honnête aussi, hein. Mais c'est vrai qu'ils sont un peu légèrement en dessous des autres. Pour cette année.
As his face floats in the sky, the tournament for the throne begins. As the realm grapples with its first ever election, those vying for the throne put their plans into action. As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way. Various enemies stand in your path. There are monsters roaming this world, as well as other candidates, and strange beasts known as humans. Control your destiny and change the world in Metaphor Refantasio.
12 Putain, un jeu qui sort en novembre. Oh, dis donc. C'est le seul jeu qui sort en novembre.
Create, explore, survive. A dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft is
Minecraft
on
sur
the way.
Switch 2. Stylé de fou.
Dig into your Minecraft adventure on Nintendo Switch 2.
Alors c'est un truc dédié à la Switch 2, donc est-ce que tu pourras quand même te connecter avec les autres joueurs de Minecraft? À voir.
Plus, Nintendo Switch Worlds can be carried over, so you can pick up right where you left off. What will
La suite à la Switch 2, tu peux
create
transférer.
next?
Ok.
Minecraft launches on Nintendo Switch
Bon, cette
2
année, on se fait
this
beaucoup
year.
plus. Ah, ça va être la compile, ça, non? C'est pas une compile, ouais, la compile de fin. C'est la compile des jeux qui vont sortir, là, fin d'année. Avec Atelier Caria, qui arrive début 2027, ok. Warhammer, c'est pour cet hiver. On continue avec Observer System Redux le 18 juin. C'est soon. DayZ Cool Edition. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection volume 2 le 27 août. Tomb Raider les 20 ans qui arrive aujourd'hui. Ça c'est stylé aussi. Ceux qui les ont pas fait. Je peux les refaire sur Switch. Tales of Eternia Remaster le 16 octobre. No Runner qui arrive aujourd'hui pour ceux qui aiment un peu les simus. Très bon jeu aussi dans sa catégorie Fitness Boxing 3 le 16 juillet. Ouais, encore du sport. Everbloom, super jeu, printemps 2027, ça a l'air très bien aussi. Petit jeu de chill à faire entre amis. FF Online en août prochain. Et voilà pour ce qui est cette compilation. Kingdom Hearts. Donc avec les 3 collections qui arrivent sur Switch 2, ok, trop bien. Pour ceux qui n'ont jamais fait les Kingdom Hearts. Ah, ça c'est trop bien que ça arrive sur Switch 2.
Relive these stories or experience
Ok,
them for
ok.
the first time alongside Sora and his friends as
Une
they
très bonne
fight
nouvelle.
the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer
Donc
your
on pourrait
existing
transférer les
save data to
sauvegardes
these Nintendo Switch
de la
2
Switch
games.
à la Switch 2.
These 3 collections launch
Le
on
8
Nintendo
octobre.
Switch 2, October 8th.
Yes, trop bien.
A bundle with all 3 compilations, Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3, also launches October 8th. Additionally, a free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3
Donc
plus
là, une
Remod
démo
will be available later
aujourd'hui.
today on Nintendo eShop.
Trop bien. Et Kingdom Hearts 4. Ah, yes, 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 ça c'est trop bien. Ça c'est bien ça. Ah oui, on dit oui. Il est là ce Kingdom Hearts 4 en rumeur depuis un moment. On sait pas où est-ce qu'on allait le voir. Et ben on le voit ici. Ah la vache. Kingdom Hearts 4. Une date? Au moins une année? Une année? Disponible au lancement sur Nintendo Switch 2.
いかがでしたか？次が最後のタイトルになります。こちらの映像をご覧ください。
Pas compris du coup, la fin.
Long ago,
Donc très dernière annonce du coup.
called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest. Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest.
Zelda ça hein.
These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri.
C'est quoi, c'est un nouveau?
Had a fairy
C'est quoi?
companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
Ça me... C'est pas le remake ça de... J'ai plus le titre, j'ai plus le nom. Et Ocarina of Time, le meilleur Zelda. Yeah, on a rien, on voit rien. On prend des images. Cette année? Mais quand cette année? Ça va être décembre du coup?
Zelda の伝説、時のオカリナが Nintendo Switch 2で
Le remake. Ok.
詳細については改めて
On n'a pas de date plus précise.
お待ちください。
Quel enfer.
本日の Nintendo Direct は以上です。
Ok, bon la fin est plutôt bonne.
Goshitō
Et ça c'est vraiment ce... Bah si. Et voilà donc pour Nintendo. C'est vraiment une conf à 2 vitesses, voilà, c'est vraiment ça. Et bah YouTube, merci d'avoir suivi, on se retrouve très vite pour la suite des conférences. A très vite, bye tout le monde.